Hi everyone, so for today's assignment I'm going to be discussing speech generating devices. I chose to use my own personal iPad with some software, but I also have some other devices on here that I can show you because when we think of speech generating devices, the first thing that pops into my head personally is the use of an iPad because that's mainly what my clients use. But I have seen and used other speech generating devices that I think are really cool and beneficial to know about as we kind of navigate this field and we work with different clientele and different cohorts and populations. So first, what is a speech generating device? It has audio output, so when you select the icon or you tap a button, a message is generated through that. So I know that for these types of devices, typically they're used with clients that are good at visual processing because you need to be able to tap something. You need to be able to visually plan out your message, and you need to be able to hit the correct icon for whatever you're trying to communicate. So first I want to talk about the Big Mac. It's this big red button. They come in a bunch of different colors. They're really awesome. It starts about $135, which is expensive for a button like this, and it's only a single message, so I think you get about 2 minutes of recording time. So I've seen this used with kids that are doing single messages. So I want help, so you would prompt them, what do you want, and they would tap this and they're immediately reinforced when they're given help. Another one that I really love is called the Super Talker. I think we've all kind of seen these. I've seen these mainly in school settings. So as you see, there are 8 different icons that you can use. They kind of look like the PECs. So I am here, good morning, help, thank you. They just scan, visually plan what they're going to say, and tap, and it generates that message for them, and it's really awesome. This one also starts about $375, so it is pricey, but you can change the icons. The next one, which I have never really seen, but as I was researching, I was like, that's awesome, is the Talk Track. It is wearable, so you strap it to your wrist. It's kind of large, so for smaller kids, this might not be a viable option, but it has 4 different ones that you can record. So hello, or we can be like, what's the upcoming holiday? And they tap Thanksgiving or the time or thank you. So that's really cool. It's just different options that we don't really think about when we think about speech generating devices. So for today, I downloaded Sonoflex, which is a great app. I do have the light version because it costs $100 if you're purchasing it out of pocket. So it looks like this, and kids or clients are able to plan out their messages. So I've used this a lot in school settings and in therapy. And a main thing that I do is I prompt them what do you want? And you can do I, and then you go to verbs, and then want, and then if we're doing something like ball, and then you tap.
I want ball.
And it generates that sentence. Kids get really skilled with this, and it's awesome because they do kind of have to be trained in where the icons are, and that can be done in an ABA therapy session, speech therapy. They work on this a lot, and you can customize it about me, and you can program different things in there when you have the actual version. Another thing I like to do with this is there's keyboards. So if they know how to spell, they can type something out. So if they're talking to somebody that they don't really know, or they're just trying to communicate on their own, someone can be like, what is your name? And if it's not programmed in here, my name is Kara, so I could type my name,
Kara,
and it can generate my name, which is awesome because it really allows them to have independent speech and independent output. One thing that I really promote when you're using an iPad or a device like this is guided access, so they can't get out of this program. It's another app, and what you would do is, I don't have it on here, but you would click 3 times, and the parent would put in a passcode, so the kid cannot get out of this system, which is really great because it locks you in, and we're not having that battle of what we're doing on the iPad for that time. But this is really great. These Programs start at about $99 and up, and then the iPad itself is around $500, and then you got to get into protective gear and stuff like that. But speech-generating devices are a really awesome way to get people to be able to functionally communicate in their environments. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you.